Hey guys. Ow. Sorry. Like the moment that I'm like saying hi, like my big toe itches, and I notice that I have a giant welt on it. A mosquito got me. Which is great. I'll be scratching at that all day. Oh, oh. I know I'm not supposed to scratch it, but it feels so good. Jeez Louise. Oh, it itches like the dickens right now. I know, right? And it's like on the toe, like not the top of the toe, like the side of the toe. So, oh my God. Like any little thing like that touches the side of my foot, my toe, oh my god. I just wanna like gnaw my own toe off. The one time. Oh, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm itching it like crazy. I probably shouldn't scratch it, but oh my god, it feels so good. Such a weirdo. I like talking to you guys in detail. About me scratching my toe. Sorry. It feels good. I can't. It itches. Now I'm taking like the foot and going like this. Like, yes. Oh no, that's gonna be an issue tonight because that sucker's itchy. Empress. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. The Empress has arrived. So I hope you all had a great day today. I had a pretty decent day. Started the day off with taking the girls for a walk, which was really nice. Mhm. And then we got to see one of our doggy friends. Oh my gosh, she's getting so old. I mean, when Leah and I first met her, she's another Yorkie, and her name is Bella, and she is like the most well-trained, like amazing little Yorkie. She walks off her leash. She can wander, and everybody in the neighborhood knows who she is. Um, and like she's never too far from her daddy, and she'll always like waddle back to her dad. But like we saw her today, she's looking so much older, and we're like, "Mm." And it had been like a few months since we had seen her. Like I've seen her around when we go out shopping and stuff like that, but Leah hasn't seen her in a bit because every single time we went out with her, we never ran into Bella, but we did today. And Leah ran up to her like, "Oh, that's my mommy." Almost like she just like ran up to Bella so happy because when Leah first met her, it was after Leah. It was right when we first got Leah, and we introduced them, and Leah was like itty bitty, and Bella was already almost 10 years old. Um, and then Leah was really like a really sickly puppy. So it took another 6 months before she got to see Bella again after all her treatments. And then when she saw Bella, it was almost like she got attached to Bella and she would sniff Bella. She would be under Bella and Bella would get so happy just to see Leah. It's the cutest, it's like the cutest like response these two little dogs would have. Like if Leah was really her baby or something. It was so cute. So every single time that Leah sees Bella, there's this really cute interaction. And she doesn't have this interaction with any other dog that we ever come across. But with Bella, it's just this really special, cute interaction. And so we saw her today, and Leah was just like, Leah took a moment. She stopped. She looked at Bella. She ran up. She did her usual thing with Bella, and then she was just smelling Bella. She was smelling Bella, and she was like, she looked back at mommy. She was like, and then she barked at me, and I'm like, why are you barking at me? And so then he told us that that Bella had kidney failure. And I was like, "Oh, that's probably what she's picking up on or something." I don't know. But it was like Leah could tell something was different with Bella. So yeah, it was like a bittersweet kind of like them seeing each other again. But it was really cute though. Just the way that they love each other and they show each other attention. So she's on medication, so she's all right now. She's on special food, but it was just really like, my heart instantly tugged. I was like, oh man. And he's had Bella since, you know, she was a baby. So, she's 14 now. Maddie was only Maddie's second time meeting Bella. So Maddie was all skittish like she always is. Maddie, as big of a personality as Maddie has, Maddie is the most skittish dog you will ever meet. Like if it's a person, she's skittish either way. She'll hide behind me, or she'll like beg me to pick her up. And then once she gets comfortable with you, she'll say hi. If it's another dog, there's like no approaching Maddie. Maddie's like, nope, stay away from me. I don't know who you are, doggy. Get away from me. Like the dogs will want to say hi to her, and she's like, Mommy, they're gonna eat me. Pick me up. I'm like, all right, come here, you little whiner. But yeah, that was my day. My day wasn't too bad. It was a really nice start to the day. I have been um a little obsessive about the trading. I don't know. There's something about giving somebody something that they've wanted for forever and they getting so excited about it that like really makes my heart happy. And trading has done the opposite for the underground that Hot Pot did. Remember Hot Pot? It brought out a lot of ugliness. Let's just be for real. It brought out a lot of ugliness in people. Trading has done the opposite of that. It has brought out a lot of generosity, a lot of kindness. I have not had one bad interaction. I've not seen anyone down there. I had not seen anyone down there being rude to anyone or, being foul. Everybody's been like so nice. And it's just been such a beautiful experience. Ty should do spam hot pot. Oh, let's not even get into that. So I was down there and Shinori was down there in the the black market down there, um, doing hot pot. And I went over and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play hot pot. Might as well I'm here. I want some tokens so I can get some more large, you know, plushies. So whatever. Let me go ahead and do this. And I go ahead and I join Shinori's table. And I'm like, take and all I keep seeing is everybody going blink, 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 blink. I'm like, dang, they really know what they want. And I'm taking my time. I take my little tile. Okay, this is the one I don't want. I put that out. And I say, blink, 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 blink. I'm like, what? Like, how do they know what they want so fast? Am I delayed? Is my king broken? I didn't understand what was happening. And then Shinori goes, spam, spam hot pot. I'm like, what do you mean spam hot pot? What? I don't have a can of spam for hot pot. I don't know what you mean. I'm like, no, just click the button. Just click the button. I'm like, just click oh, spam the button. I'm like, okay. I was like, click, 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 click. I wasn't fast. Wasn't fast enough. Finally, I kind of caught on, and my poor little finger and my carpal tunnel was not having it. I was sitting there. My finger hurts. My hand hurts at this point. But we ended up with so many coins. Like everybody ended up with so many coins. So I kind of get why they did it that way. Because you just do a whole bunch of games really, 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 really quick. And nobody really wins, but everybody gets the same amount of coins. I was like, what? Not as bad as with the eggs. Especially can and hot pot, yeah. I was like, I really didn't understand what the heck they were what the heck they were saying. I'm like, spam hot pot. Like, what, why are you putting spam in the hot pot? I'm trying to get oh, rabbit in the Azure plush. Ah, I traded one of them, but I traded it for a cow. I traded it for a cow. Listen, I told you guys I'm obsessed with the cows. I learned about it at Sleepy Oh, yes. Yes. That's where we were gonna raid yesterday, this morning. But we ended up going to who did we go to? Ronnie. We ended up going to Ronnie yesterday. Because they were doing like a hide and seek sort of event, and it was so cute. I did. I liked it too. That was really cool. It was really cool. I'm not sure if Sleepy Katara, if they're doing another like long, long session. If they are, then at the end of our stream, we'll go over there. Oh, it was so cute because like today, because I get to play for myself and not for stream, not for anything else, you know, um, during my downtimes. And so it was so cool because it was like so many of us were playing Palia. So many of us, like of us that stream Palia were down there. And and we ended up bumping into like I don't know, like 10 streamers down there, all of us just out there hanging out. It was like Witchy TQ was down there, Shinori was down there, Lilac Queen was down there, Jupyverse was down there. I think at one point we ran into Say Lise. Like it was a whole bunch of just so many of us were down there and it was just so great. It was so nice. We were all just chatting and just it was nice. Yes. I did see Dearly Dom at some point. I did not get to see Mellow Teddy at all today, but I did see Dearly Dom and what's her name? Sweetheart Vanessa. I saw Sweetheart Vanessa down there. And it was like I said, like it was so many of us there. Oh my goodness. So, Sweetheart Vanessa is trying to get the little moo the ormus as well. Um I don't know what she wants her ormus for, but I want it for my ormu farm. So I did I did manage to find somebody who had an ormu for her. And then you know who has a whole bunch of ormus apparently? Shinori. But I don't have all the things that Shinori wants. And Shinori wants a giant dragon. I mean, he'll take all of the giant plushies, but the giant dragon he's like obsessed with. And so I need to play hot pot so I can get some more like coins so I can get more like yeah. You did not. You traded your Ormuz? You can't be doing that to me. Oh, my heart is broken. That's all I gotta say. My heart is broken. Heart, I hope you had a lot of good things though. Yeah. So anywho, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Is this our book? Yes, this is our book. Sorry, it was right next to the book that me and my husband are reading. So, oh, okay, okay, I'll take it. Oh no, we're going hunting today. I'm hunting and I'm bug hunting. I'm bug catching. I went through so many of my bugs, but I need my bugs back. I need my bugs back because I need them for trading, but I literally need them for my like bug terrarium. I emptied my bug terrarium so I could trade for Ormus. Doing so, figured I'd pop in and then lurk for the night. Oh, sweetie. Well, if you want to join us for anything that we're doing today, you're welcome to do so. If you just want to lurk, be in the background, it's fine. Um, if you want to trade with any of us, we're willing to trade with you as well. Know that we love you so much and that I hope you feel better. And if you ever want to talk, you can message me privately. Dibs on a spot. Everybody's welcome. We're gonna hop into chapter 53. As long as chapter 53 don't get spicy, we won't be here long because chapter 53 is only about 4 pages long. So let's get to it and let's find out what happens. Chapter 53 of The Last Magician. Everyone be well, eat, and take care. I'll see you all around. Don't forget to eat and drink and take care of yourself as well, Empress, okay? You are always so caring and so loving and making sure that everybody else is eating, drinking, and taking care of themselves. I want you to make sure that you're doing the same thing for you. All right. So, chapter 53 A New Partnership. The Haymarket. Ever since he'd confronted her after their performance, Hart had noticed that Esta was more subdued, not not cowed by any means, but watchful, like she was waiting for something. But as the hack pulled up to their destination, she looked downright nervous. I'm not going in there, Esta said, when she realized where the carriage had stopped. You should have warned me. I never would have come. I thought you'd appreciate the surprise, he said, confused by her reaction. After all, this is where we first met. You don't understand, she said, trying to tug away from him. People in there, she hesitated, as though searching for the right words. They might recognize me. It could ruin everything. Ignoring the stiffness in her posture, he held out he held her out at arm's length and took a moment to look her over. She was wearing the dress he'd picked from the ones she'd bought or taken. He never knew for sure with her. It was a golden color with beads that caught the light no matter where she moved. Strings of more beads where all where all the covered were all that covered her shoulders, and the neckline dipped dramatically to showcase a gentle slope of her chest and the garnet collar that sat around her throat. She looked like a living flame. She'd argue that something more inconspicuous would be better. In the end, though, she'd agreed with him that Jack needed to be impressed by her and had worn the dress. But seeing it in his apartment was different from seeing the gown in the moonlight. And knowing that he'd picked it out for her, that she'd willingly worn it for him, was another thing altogether. And he didn't want to think too much about how that made him feel. They won't recognize you, he said, giving her a smoldering look meant to tease as much as to assure her. No, no one would, not looking like that. The compliment had the effect he intended, and she snorted, crossing her arms over her chest. I know a line when I hear one, Darrigan. He met her gaze before he spoke. Then you should know that wasn't a line. She gave him her usual scowl, but her shoulders relaxed a little, and she looked more like herself. He took her hand and tucked it through his arm. Are you ready? I don't think this will work. You stay close and you'll be fine. He started to lead her towards the Haymarket, but when they were almost to the door, he stopped, remembering something. If anything should happen tonight, you just told me everything would be fine. It will be, he assured her. Whatever you do, though, no magic once we're inside. Corey's security guard is trained to detect it, and they won't hesitate to act if they sense you using it. You're lucky you got out without them catching you last time. Essa stopped in her tracks and looked up at him. Her mouth was slightly open, and she was looking at him as though she'd never seen him before. You were trying to help me, she said. That night, when we first met, you had a reason for manhandling me, didn't you? I have no idea what you're talking about, he told her. Before she could press him about it anymore, he led them towards the dance hall entrance. Inside, the band was playing a ballad. Hart recognized the melody as one of the songs Evelyn belted on stage each night. He led Esther through the crush of people and around the main floor to the ballroom. I want a table I want a table upstairs where we can see the whole floor. I don't want to miss Jack when he comes in. Fastening an aura of ease and charm around him like an armor, Hart made his way through the room slowly, knowing exactly how uncomfortable she was with being paraded around and introduced to various people they encountered. She smiled and said all of the right things, but every time he stopped to chat with someone, her posture grew more rigid and her smile more strained. He'd been around her long enough to know now that he was starting to learn the subtle shifts in her mood. Essa might always act as though nothing touched her, but tonight her eyes were giving her away. She was still on edge. Eventually, he found them an empty table at the balcony railing, with a clear view of the first floor. Below, the Haymarket was alive with color. Women in brightly colored gowns swirled around the dance floor, while pink-faced men leaned against the central bar, laughing too loud as they held their tumblers of whiskey. Across the table from him, Esther was quiet, watching the room with guarded eyes. After a few minutes of silence, she spoke, startling him from his thoughts. You love all of this, don't you? What? He took his eyes from the door to look at her. She was sitting with her elbows propped on the table, her chin against her folded hands, a question in her eyes. The attention, the way so many people know who you are and want to talk with you. You pretend to be indifferent, but underneath, you're like a cat with cream. He shrugged off his discomfort at how clearly she'd seen through him. I'm not going to complain, he said. There are a lot worse ways to spend your evening, like starving in the gutter or trying to stay clean when the whole world is determined to make you filthy. He said these in his mind. What were you thinking about just now? She asked, sitting up a little straighter, her eyes focused completely on him now. Your whole expression just closed up. She was too perceptive by half. Nothing, he told her, feigning ignorance about her concern. It was clear that she didn't believe him. She was still staring at him as though he'd given up all his secrets if she were patient enough. But that couldn't happen. He called over his server and ordered a bottle of champagne, avoiding her eyes. and her expectations as the waiter poured two glasses. "To our new partnership," he said with his practiced, pleasant smile as he raised a glass to toast her. She only watched him with those serious eyes of hers and didn't bother to lift her glass to take a drink. "It's an impressive mask you wear," she said. "Even knowing it's there, I can barely see a crack." He placed his glass on the table, untouched as well. "I'm not sure what you mean," he said stiffly. "I am exactly what I appear to be." "That's probably more true than you know." Still not taking the champagne, she turned to watch the ballroom. After a few minutes, he missed her attention and watched her to turn back and wanted her to turn back, if only to spark at him again. That, at least, was more amusing than the sullen silence. But as his attention was on the floor below, she drummed her fingers softly against the base of the champagne flute, as if wanting for something to happen. Or maybe she was waiting for someone. He thought with a sudden unsettling jolt of unwelcome jealousy. It all served to remind him that they weren't really together by choice. She wasn't really his or even on his side. They were sitting on opposite sides of the board, playing each other in hopes of gaining the same prize. But he had so much more at stake, and if push came to shove, he wouldn't let her be the victor. He stood and held his hand out. "Dance with me," he said, not allowing himself to think about the motivation behind his impulse. She looked up at him, her eyes betraying her surprise, but she didn't make any move to accept his invitation. Now that he was standing, he felt like an idiot. "I think our mark arrived," he lied. When he started when he started to fear that she would refuse him and he'd be forced to sit down humiliated. "Oh." Still, she didn't reach for his hand. His neck felt hot. The people at the table next to him began to laugh at something, probably him, and he had to fight the urge to tug at his collar and adjust the cufflinks at his wrist. "We should make sure Jack sees us," he pressed. "Of course," she murmured, but there was no pleasure or anticipation in her eyes as she finally took his hand and allowed him to lead her down to the dance floor. Hart recognized his mistake almost immediately. He'd never been one for waltzing, usually preferring instead to work the edges of the room or the men near the bar. So he'd forgotten how it felt to take a girl by the waist, to hold her smaller hand in his, and pull her close as he spun her around the room. He'd forgotten the way his head could spin as the music wrapped the couples in its hypnotizing rhythm, the way the entire world could narrow to one pair of golden eyes. He felt drunk, suddenly, even though he hadn't touched the champagne either, off balance, inexplicably swept away by the song, by the moment, and again, all his better judgment by her. One glance at her face showed that she felt the same way. She moved gracefully, allowing him to lead her across the floor, but she wasn't really with him. Her concentration was on the room around them, not on the small private world they were creating within the span of their arms and the rhythm of their steps. The realization was like water on a fire, and by the time the song wound down to its close, Hart had sobered. Convenient because as Esther made her final curtsy to him, he caught sight of Jack Rue over the top of her head. He offered his arm to escort her off the floor, and when she accepted it, he bent his head towards her. "Are you ready?" She gave a small nod as she met his eyes. He wasn't sure what he saw there now. Determination? Resignation? It worried him that he couldn't read her, didn't know what she was thinking, not without using his affinity. And doing that would mean losing the one ally, however tenuous that might be, that he had. But the time for delaying was over. They had work to do. End of chapter, was that 52, 53? 53. End of chapter 53. Woo! There was sparks flying, people, sparks flying. And as much as he wants to deny his feelings for her, we all know he got it bad. He got it bad, bad. And Essa probably like him too. You know, they're like rivals that are in love. And like it's so hard because Essa's from the future and he's from that time. And like Essa has to stop him from stealing the book. So even if she has feelings for him, she still has to do what she has to do to save the future. And he still feels like he needs to do what he needs to do to save his self and his own life, his livelihood. But I think he's being really selfish because he wants to take the book and he wants to escape by himself instead of using the book to break the barrier to free everybody. I think but I think it's also that he doesn't want to take more risks than he needs to take because he's afraid. So I see it. Like he doesn't want to put his own life at risk. But at the same time he wants and he desires freedom to be exactly who he needs to be. All right, we're gonna hop into Paleo now. So we will be bug catching, we will be hunting, we'll be doing all these little things to get more plushies. I'm punching this thing. Well, more like slapping this thing. Yeah, like it's like a Romeo and Juliet kind of situation. Just Romeo and Juliet are from two different times, and they need to save the world. All right, let me switch over. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, open this instead. This is what I get. I cut back on my coffee, so I have 1 cup of coffee a day, and I'm fading. Here we go. I get the yawnies quickly. No worries. Mm, 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 mm. Oh wait, hold on. Who was that? I think it was D. Or like I'm trying to remember who was it. I'll have to check the VOD from yesterday because I realized I think we got a sub or two yesterday, a resub or two yesterday, and I forgot to put a sticker for them in the book. So I'll have to definitely um put one in there. Is it me or does that look weird? Does that not look weird to you guys? Is that supposed to be rotating? Do you see it? Am I seeing things? You guys have to see what I'm seeing, right? It looks like I don't know, like the picture looks the windmill looks like it's I don't know, like fuzzy, like it's moving in place or like I don't know. It's jiggly, right? Okay. Y'all seeing that too, right? It's not just me. Is it supposed to be turning? It's so weird. I thought this thing was supposed to be spinning. Like it has the chills, exactly. Something's weird with it. Something definitely weird with it. Somebody go see your own. Because I could have sworn this thing is supposed to spin. I think mine is about to explode. All right, it's just bugging me out. Putting you away. It's bugging me out. Thought about taking this apart. I might still take it apart. I haven't decided yet. But I definitely want to. Should I go? Let's go back here. Because they're all over here anyhow. You want to see my aura moves? Look at all my aura moves. All right, all right. So, like, my collection is dwindling here because I have been just sharing so much of my stuff, trading them off. But I mean, I got Mousies, I got Giga Frogs, I got Giant Choppas, and so many Ormus. Hold on, I got more. More for the home. And I got a Pal Cat, so oh my god. I didn't realize that somebody already dyed it. So I got one in pink now. Come here. You can go. You can go here. There you go. Ye- I didn't know that. Somebody did it. Listen, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick them all up right now. Shut up. Is that really not a color? No way. How is that not a color? It was traded to me like that. How is that not a color? Hold on. Now I need to know. Yeah, look. Well, that's not exactly the color. It's this one. I think it might be berry. Okay, default, 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 default. That's that one. That's the one. That's my baby boy from your house. This one says default. Where did that's I got traded a pink cow. I got traded a pink cow. How? I don't I don't know. I don't know, but we need this color in our lives. How? Is that a special cow? Is that from a quest? You got a duplicate pod? Which one? Let her be, exactly. I mean, we're all excited about colors. Uni get the zoomies. Wait, but how did I get a pink cow? They're not gonna take my pink cow away, right? Am I gonna get in trouble for having a pink cow? I mean, it's such a pretty color. I don't know. I hope I don't get in trouble for having a color that they don't have. That is definitely Pepto Bismol. Yes. Yes. Oh, Uni is definitely the pink girl. I hope that they give us that color, but I also don't want to get in trouble for having a moo that I'm not supposed to have. Like it was traded to me that way. Listen, Palia, people of Palia, developers and whatnot, I was traded that cow in that color. Don't come at me and don't be trying to block me or get me in trouble. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm fearing for my life now. I'm like, listen, it's a pretty color. I don't know how it happened, but I like it. So, Palea people, developer people, give us the color. Yeah, you know, put it in Uni Station. Okay, sounds good. Right. Let me see. Hold on. Uni's gonna get the zoomies and head right over here. Good lord. And there you go. It's in Uni Station. I'm sorry, love. You're gonna have to stay there for a while, okay, sweetie? I need you to be back here where people are not gonna notice you right now. Shut just like, I'm coming right over. Uni done showed up. Look at her over there. Yeah. Mm-mm. Not Uni showing up. God, hi, hi, Raiders. Welcome in, sweeties. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, Jupiters. Welcome, all lovelies. Hi. Love you all. Welcome. I'm Ty Love. This is the Hugo Nation, and we aim to make you feel seen, heard, loved, appreciated, and accepted. We welcome you all in with open arms and open hearts, and we hope that at some point this becomes a home away from home. This is a mental health friendly stream and a safe space for all, so welcome all. Hey, Jippy! Oh my God, girl, I know you must have had so much fun with your beautiful, beautiful community. And once again, thank you so much for bringing them over here because you could have raided anywhere in the world and you came over here to our little corner of the world. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. remember to go take good care of yourself. Hydrate, go get some food in, use the restroom, relax your eyes. I know it's been a long stream, but girl, it was so nice seeing you down in the black market. I wish I had potato pods to help you out. Hey, Juka. Aw, thank you all for the beautiful follows. I appreciate you all. Absolutely. Like I saw you down there and I was like, hi amore. But I was like really sad 'cause I didn't have extra pods. But look, my pod collection's almost there. Oh, I'm at the wrong house. First off, all right, you all have to realize I'm trying to collect a bunch of Ormus, right? So I've been trading Ormus like crazy, right? Got a bunch of Ormus. I even got a pal cat in one of my trades. Okay, I won't share, but I got I got a cute Ormu, and I love him. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Empress. Empress is always looking out for me. So I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but so it's like but we're gonna go ahead and make a cute little Ormu thing. Come see dupes if you need one. I will come and see your dupes. But let me show you all my pod collection. We're gonna go hunting and bike catching for more plushies today, so that this way we can trade some more in the market. So if any of you who are new here or who thank you so much for all of the beautiful follows, lovely. I appreciate you all. Welcome in once again. I know the Ormos are so cute. I went a little Ormo farm. So Nikki, um, let me just show you my potato pods. Sorry, Uni. I'll let you go back and sit with them later. All right, so I moved all my potato pods, and they're kind of sort of over here and over there. So I got 5 of these. I think that's all of them for the 5. No, no, I'm missing one, and it's like the spiky cone head looking one for this group. So I'm missing, I think, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm missing 4. So I need to go to the I forget the website where you keep track, the Paleo tracker, that one. So this way I can put down all the ones that I have and I can figure out which one I'm missing and spam hot pot. Both of my pal cats are no trade. I hear you. It's really hard to get a pal cat, and I couldn't believe that I got one. So I'm happy with the one that I have. So I'm missing 4. That's what I'm missing now. But I don't have any duplicates. If I had duplicates, I would totally share and I would totally be trading with you. But yeah, I'm slowly getting there. And then I can take all of these and decorate the place with them. So we're gonna go ahead and make a little Oromu farm. Yeah, we'll do it here somewhere. Oh, Uni is so sad right now. It's okay, Uni. I promise. I'll let you back at some point. We're just gonna go ahead and make a few little fencings. I have some in here. What are these called? I know it's a camp fence. You just go here, fence. There we go. I like the camp fence. It's pretty. So the thing that you have to realize is that this the all the fencing for the camp fencing is bugged right now. You can't actually pick it up. Once you put it down, it won't let you click to pick it up and move it. But you can pick it back up and put it into your backpack. But you can't move it once it's down. You see, like I can't click it to turn it. So before I place it, I have to do like all of the movements and everything for it first. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put the next one. Because I don't think I can put this one into here. But I hope you had a great time with Jupi. She is quite amazing. And once again, welcome here. Welcome to my little corner of the world. Welcome in, sweetie. I thought I had more posts. Apparently I don't. All right, let's see if we have any wood. I can't remember if I put some away or not. And if I didn't, then I won't be able to build my little. Yeah, I need 10 of these. I thought I had more. I thought I built more. I'm continually sad at the QA teams at Essex. I've been there, but it still hurts to see so many bugs out of every release. There is a lot of bugs. Um, and we know that there's a bunch of them. Like the one, the counter, this counter here, it's not accurate because some people start their plots and it's still saying like they have 300 stuff on their plots already when there's nothing there. So that's something that there's still an issue with. We still have the issue, like a very well-known issue, which is with the grouping. That you can be in a group and all of a sudden you're not in a group anymore. But then if you leave zones and come back in, then you're back in the group. There's that whole thing that's still happening. The bags are still disappearing when you're hunting. There's a lot. But I think it's also with them switching hands, like new people taking over and everything else. There's a lot that's, you're gonna go hunting and bug catching. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. When I'm ready, I'll let you guys know. Um, while I may, I am still upset about the bugs. I am glad that they gave people something to get them excited about again. Like giving them trading, that actually like reignited some of the people and it's made the underground a happier place again. Do you remember how like Hot Pot, everybody started to get a little toxic? Well, with trading, everybody's like the best of everybody is showing up. And I think that is the most beautiful thing that I think that's I think that's really nice to see. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking, they have a smaller team. They're trying to bring out as much content as they can right now. Um, you know, they have, they're a whole new company taking over. It's a lot. You have 140 horns? Queen. I mean, talk about being over prepped. Okay, so I have to make more of these, but I don't know if I don't think I have the wood for it. Oh, is that a dark burping in my face? Who just burped? Mm-hmm. It doesn't even show me who did the burp. Rude. Welcome in, lovelies. I cannot, for the life of me. Yeah, I don't have any more wood. Uh-huh. Excuse you? Mm-hmm. What is that? Can't we make the little hay? Like the little hay sacks? I could have sworn we could. What is it called? Is it part of the homesteads stuff? Hey, Dark. Are you planning on getting online? You gonna come join us? We're gonna go hunting for more plushies to trade. Nope, not yet. Not till they fix your counter, huh? Yeah. Dark has refused to get back onto the game since they broke his plot. Like my main plot is broken, so I can't decorate that plot. Um, and it's been broken for quite some time. It's been broken since January. They've acknowledged that there is an issue on their side. Um, and I've been waiting since January, I think, for them to fix it. I'm kind of just like at this point. At one point, I got so upset. I wanted to destroy my whole plot, but I worked so hard on it that I was just like, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to destroy my entire plot and just start over. I just couldn't do it. How do I get the hay sacks? I thought it was something that we could make. Yeah. So Zen's Zen's plot, the same thing that happened to my plot, happened to his, where it's saying that it's above that we're at cap, but we're not at cap. Um, and I can pick up 10 pieces of item on my plot, and it'll make it seem like I only picked up one piece of item. So then it would only let me put down one item before it caps me out again. And then I'll have to pick up 10 more items for it to give me one slot back. So my main plot is completely broken and I just I'm just like, okay, my plot is what it is. And poor Zen is having the same issue. And I feel so bad because he's been working on that plot for forever. And now he's like stuck.
I wanna be everything a man's not, and I'm gonna give you every little thing I got. 'Cause you are more than a man needs. That's why I say you
Oh,
truly
I ended up
amaze
having to
me.
pick up
And I wanna
800
kiss you and
items
say
before it
things
let
that
me
you
put down
never. You don't feel me
my
like
first
that,
item.
standing in the never. I guess you
Welcome,
don't know me
Katie.
just that strong. And for you,
How do
marriage
I
just
get
ain't that long.
Do you guys know what the
Baby,
haystack
I
thing is
wanna love
called?
you always. I wanna be your hands when you say your words. I wanna be whatever is your favorite place, girl.
Oh, I won't even do that. I won't even touch the wallpaper. No, because once you can take off things. It'll let you take things off, but it won't let you put anything on. I know that feeling. I'm trying to find the little haystacks and I need it for my little Oramu pen. I don't remember what it's called. That's the thing. Because I never actually used it. I'm sure that it's something that we can make. Because it ended up being like a seat or something. You thought it was from a drop? I thought it was something that we could make. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it's a makeshift item. It is. It probably is a makeshift item. You're right. I can't make it. You're so smart. Thank you, love. Um, Let me see. It might be in here then. I might have one. Oh, now I'm sad that I can't make them. So I don't have all the makeshift stuff. Do I have it somewhere? Because I remember seeing it. I remember having one and seeing it somewhere. I guess I don't have it. Oh, I'm sad now. So now I can't use that. What's the quest thing? The makeshift stuff. This should let me know if I got it before. Yeah, I got it before. So it's a makeshift lawn chair. Lawn chair. Let's go to chair. It's a makeshift lawn chair. And I do not know where it's at. So we're gonna hopping for a bit so we can find it. Wicked, what are you doing in there? Hide and seek over there? All right, we're hopping. Did you find it? Is it in one of my tents? I don't think it's in one of my tents. You can log in this weekend? Awesome. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to find what I have probably placed somewhere. And I'm going to pull it off of this. If it's on this plot, I'm pulling it off. This is the first plot. This is the one that's bugged. I don't think it's here. It's not going to be in the front yard. I need to find someone that needs Jovi because I have multiples. Is Jovi, which one is Jovi? Okay, it's not on this plot. I don't think it's in the cooking plot. It's not going to be in the garden. Maybe the village. You sitting here watering my my stuff. I'm like, let's go. Time to go. Um, where the heck is it? It's not going to be inside the buildings. I haven't done any of the buildings yet. It's on the cooking plot, you said? You sure it's on the cooking plot? Did you see it there? Oh, queen with the eyes. Thank you. Queen's got the eyes over there. Okay, it was on the cooking plot. Thank you. Oh, is that the one with the it's like a cone head? No, Wicked just jumping around like crazy. Okay, wait. Wait. I'm here. Is he part of this? See, that's Hendrix. This is Leaf, Gerald, Axel, and that's Momo. Oh my god, I want more Momos. Momo is so freaking cute. Tell me she's not adorable with her little like bowl-shaped hair. So freaking cute. So I think that's the one that I need. Katie. Is that like a cone head? I call him a cone head. I don't know. Because that's what it looks like to me. I don't have any extra pods. That's the thing. Aw, thank you, Wicked. Um, Poor Wicked just being bounced around. Mm. All right, Wicked, you ready? We're gonna bounce around again. Sorry, buddy. Listen, if you're gonna be on my plot, know that I jump because I don't have that much storage anymore. Like I blow through my storage like it's nobody's business. So my plots are my storages. And I try to remember where they're all at. And it's not the best all the time. Uh, no. Maybe I do it this way instead. I'll probably change that. So I take this pole and I put it here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next one would go here. Katie, why am I get bonked? You have 3 extra Jovies? I don't have extra. That's the thing, Katie. I don't have extra. I don't have any extra. What you call